Hello and welcome to another video. This video is kind of a part two. It's a continuation. I talked about in the previous video about presentation and you know I don't know where to start. This is my 12th day of hormones, and in the last video, I kind of had talked about, being a male and presenting as a male. And for myself, I haven't gotten my hair styled in any way. I don't have any intention on dyeing it, which I realize, if you want to fit in, you probably should dye your hair, right? Because, women dye their hair. But I'm not going to do that. Or, get layers in my hair or whatever. I also could do get the little colon comma eyebrow thing going. Looks like the swoosh, whatnot. But I didn't want to do. Okay, I had the opportunity to obviously do my makeup and get some nail polish on and change my clothes, and I'm wearing a Oxford shirt, and if you want to know, I'm wearing a jean skirt too. So what I think I would wear if I was actually at work. This would be my work outfit, I think. You know. Um, so again, just for comparison, if you wanted to see, one or the other, I don't know. Anyway, just wanted to show, again, we can hope that as, HRT does its magic and my face changes a little bit, the fat distribution changes in my body, whatnot, and my hair gets longer, and get another less laser, maybe another 2 laser sessions done, and that way I want to have the shadow, So again, this video is just kind of hey, look at what a little bit of makeup will do. A new coat of paint will change any room, right? Except for this room. This is the Pepto Bismol room. Um, as far as topics go, while I got the camera rolling here, I wanted to talk a little bit about changing roles and expectations. Somewhat. In my situation, I'm still married, a very understanding wife. However, when this all came to a head about a year ago, she flat out told me that if I transitioned, I mean, it was over. The relationship was over. Um, she couldn't tolerate it, and no negativity whatsoever to her. She is totally able to have an opinion. I mean, everyone has an opinion, right? Now, previously to that, obviously I was the husband, I was the male, the father of the household, and while I never, excuse me, while I never thought I exercised complete and total control, okay, stereotypically, there were certain roles and expectations that were put upon me as not necessarily head of household, but as, again, stereotypically, as the man, if something was broken, I fixed it. If, heavy lifting, all those things that you would normally, pardon me, associate with a stereotypical relationship. And you could go a little further and say that my wife stereotypically was she cooked the meals, which she didn't. She was the housewife, which she wasn't. So there's some limitations, I guess. Anyway, in life as well as specifically in our relationship. And again, no negativity, not being negative, just for the discussion of this video. So anyway, here we are on the cusp of me changing. And obviously, as time goes on, we can hope that I will continue to change physically, but also my role here at the house. I don't want to be the male head of household. Um, So there's some small things. For example, we have a leaky faucet. And in the past, um, I would always take it apart, replace the cartridge in it, whatnot. And, there was no, it was never said that that's what was going to happen, but it was the expectation. Well, if we were roommates, which is kind of what we've become, or housemates, um, it would be up to one roommate or the other to fill that role. Or you'd call the maintenance, right? They'd come and fix the sink. But again, my role is changing here. I am not the, um, I'm not that I was ever the totalitarian, I am in charge and I rule, but, you know, my role is changing here. In the relationship too, and I think that was something that was a little bit scary, you know. I could see it being scary, here's someone who maybe was my rock or my foundation, or I was always dependent, at least I like to think I was. um, in my previous role, I was there, I was dependable, I was on call, I was, if there was a problem, you'd come see me, and to a degree that's still going to carry on. But you know how will I, as um, trans woman, deal with things the way that a woman would deal with things? And so we do have some gender expectations, but again, we're moving into new ground here. And I can only imagine, what it would be like if, for two women, to a lesbian couple or two gay men. I mean, anybody, it doesn't really matter, right? Um, but, again, um, those things are changing. And we'll have to wait and see. We'll have to wait and see. I'm only on day 12 here. Um, my hope is that the more that the estrogen does its magic and opens up some mind gateways and some brain stuff, that I will be more in touch with my feelings, which again is more of, again, a stereotypical female thing. And hopefully, I mean, we'll be able to, have a circle, women circle. It doesn't have to be male, female. You know what I mean? Ooh, it's my gut. My body's reacting to some of the other changes I've had to make because of my cholesterol and a little bit of high blood pressure. That's the thing about, when you do the hormones, it messes with that. And I've kind of taken some steps to live better, eat better, exercise more, all those things. So anyway, that's really it about for this video. Like I said, I just wanted to just touch on initially the, presentation, and what might be changing. And obviously, I mean, I look a lot different, right? I mean, I look a lot different with my eyes. You can see my eyes are different, and a little bit of makeup on. Hopefully not too much makeup on. It's kind of the tendency with women, I think. Some women, it's like their body, and then their face is like 3 shades lighter or 3 shades darker. Um, it just comes with the territory, I guess. Anyway, that was that. And then also the changing gender roles. Again, obviously, with my daughter, I'll always be her father. I'll always be her parent. I'll always be a caregiver. But, what can you expect me to do? Not to say that I won't fix the sink or I won't mow the yard, but it puts us on kind of an even plane, for lack of a better word. At least I think so. But again, I'm only 12 days into it, and to be fair, I don't quite have the credibility of speaking because I'm not out, outside the house here yet, and not out as far as the household goes yet. So, Stay tuned for that, situation. But anyway, I only got a couple hours left here, so I'm going to get to it before I run out of time. And like magic, I have to take everything off and turn a blind eye. I hate it. Can you tell? But it's necessary for the time being. Gotta go back to male drag. But anyway, till next time. Bye. I'm gonna turn it off.